Hello everyone, this is Princess Farron and I welcome you once again to Final Fantasy XIV and its new expansion, Endwalker. So we're here at gorgeous Elpis to carry on with the main scenario quest, and in order for that we are going to talk to Hermes. Don't forget we have here Meteon. She's a sweetheart. She kind of acts like the flower, so let's see if we can find out something more about that. When night starts falling over here, it sort of gets like a greenish kind of tone. Okay, here they are. Living in Arcane. So, soulless entities? They're up there. This place looks so peaceful. Feed them? What do you mean? Feed them with ether? Alright. Target missed. Oh, okay. I thought we had to aim it at those braids. Ah. He's so caring towards it. Okay, proceed upwards. Pretty, huh? Looks like a troll.
Amazing, is it not? The Ampelos, one of our newest subjects.
And why will he be good to the planet?
So, how are we coming along?
There are the flowers.
This place is Elpis. Those flowers. Elpis. Entelekis. Like me.
Entelekis?
They are a product of Elpis, and so named for their birthplace. A happy accident, born of the hands of a former researcher who loved beautiful blossoms. Unique for how they change color, to reflect the emotional state of those nearby. Though be it here or elsewhere, they are seldom seen in any hue save purest white.
Reflect the emotional state, you say? By what means do they achieve this?
In creation, there exists an energy wholly apart from ether, one driven by emotions. In like manner to how we manipulate ether, this flower is subject to the influence of said energy. While it has no will of its own, it is sensitive to the prevailing emotion in the vicinity, and reacts by altering its color and vibrancy.
Yeah. And you've seen several colors.
It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
Exactly what Nidana said, indeed.
Akasha. Though I'm not familiar with the term, your description suggests it is the self-same energy. Dynamis, we call it.
Dynamis.
And those entities like the Elpis flower that have the ability to interact with this energy, converting emotions into tangible phenomena, are Antelekis.
That's me! That's me! An Enteleki!
That you are, my dear. And no ordinary one at that, but the first possessed of free will.
Wait. A form of energy other than ether? Dynamis?
Oh, they weren't aware of that.
I've never heard of such a thing.
I thought that was common knowledge back then. Huh.
Hardly surprising. Dynamis cannot be seen, much less felt. And though its existence has long been theorized, we had no proof until the flower's serendipitous creation. What's more, Dynamis is far weaker than ether. Under normal circumstances, its effects are drowned out by the latter. On account of which, beings comprised of and reliant upon the ether, like you and I, are unable to make practical use of Dynamis.
Then who might
'Tis a
make...
truly esoteric thing, known to but a select few scholars.
Intriguing. Then, given the limitations you described, why create Meteon?
Were you requested to do so?
Our star, Aetheris, is especially rich in ether, so much so that its name is derived from it. However, when we consider all energy in existence here and in the vast space beyond, Dynamis may account for as much as 68.3%. The more abundant form by far. Were we able to control it, we could open the door to limitless possibilities. 'Tis not unlike a gently flowing stream, unable to break through the dam of ether barring its path. But if we could imbue the stream with the vigor of a raging river... Not that I have such grand ambitions.
Right.
Nay. I merely wish to create a being that could traverse the great expanse. The relative scarcity of ether beyond the bounds of this star was a concern. And so, I looked to another source of energy by necessity.
That being Dynamis. No wonder her ether is so thin.
Precisely.
Yours is thin too. Like an Enteleki. Like me. So... are we the same? Entelekis.
Five minutes because Emmett Zell didn't do a proper job. Okay, sure, I don't see why I couldn't be one.
I think not. Your nature remains a mystery, but ere I reinforced you, you appeared to be little more than a common familiar, and a faded one at that.
Oh! That was
The
rough.
deficit of ether alone does not an Enteleki make. It would, however, make it easier for you to interact with Dynamis. And limited though its influence may be, this quality could prove the difference between victory and defeat. You'd do well not to underestimate it. Oh dear, I'd forgotten about the poor fella. You must excuse me a moment while I go and verify a few more things.
He looks bothered. Why did you join the convocation? Misspent youth. Charybdis? I wonder what that is in the real world. So what's wrong with this one? Can you do that? It really seems to care about the creatures. Aww. But it's no mischief, exactly. How compliant. plan to do? Unflaggingly persistent. I have a favor to ask. Okay. Yeah. It's not gonna be easy. Why did he live? It's always Jude that has to do the whole thing. He has to convince Bimble, he has to fight, he has to protect. It's always him. No matter the circumstance, the time or place. Please, Emmett Silk. Oh. Okay. Alright, so... Oh. Please. Oh. Okay. Pretty pleased, Emmett Silk.
No, no, no. You are not foisting this nonsense on me.
I'm given to understand you have the power to help the Charybdis, and should be quite willing to do so. And so I appeal to your better nature, most benevolent
Most
emissary.
benevolent.
Please teach her to fly.
Or else Hermes will transform. Right now.
She's trying to help. Adorable.
Now, there's no need to go quite that far. Altruism is its own reward, as I'm sure he would agree.
Yeah.
Oh, would he now? And who contrived to put me in this position, pray tell?
I wonder who, right?
Nothing so devious. I merely suggested a possible course of action.
Please, Emmett Silk. Please.
Fine, right?
I did not come all this way to play nursemaid to your creations. I'd thank you to remember this favor and let it be the last. I will aid it once it has taken to the air. It falls to you to shepherd it skyward.
Well, let's relax and enjoy the spectacle, shall we?
Let's hope we get a chance to relax. Fly, fly, says Meteon.
You were wondering why Emmett Selk joined the convocation.
Yes.
Truth be told, he wasn't the first choice for the office. I was, on the strength of my ability to see ether. But I declined the offer. For though my vision is exceptional, I am pedestrian in all other aspects. Worse even, quite abysmal when it comes to manipulating ether, for example. Couldn't transform even if I had a mind to do so. What good is the ability to perceive a problem if one cannot act to address it? Emmett Selk has no such shortcomings. He excels in vision and manipulation both, the latter to an extraordinary degree. If there is a mage more powerful, I do not know of them. Thus did I recommend him for the office in my stead. And I wasn't the only one. Far from it. Countless others vouched for his skill and character. People the world over, to whom he had previously lent a helping hand.
He used to help people. Well, that is surprising.
Oh, how surprised he was. Claimed he hadn't done anything remarkable for anyone. Modest to a fault. He deserved every bit of acclaim he received. Yet he may well have gone unappreciated were it not for a mutual friend. A singular soul who can't help but involve himself in the business of others. Where he walks, excitement is certain to follow. His antics irritate Emmett Selk to no end. But much of his grumbling stems from genuine concern. When our friend calls, he never fails to answer and lend his talents.
You're true friends, huh? Quite a story.
And in the course of doing so, he himself came to be recognized and respected by those around him. They are truly remarkable individuals, and I'm proud to call them friends.
Yeah, we can tell.
To help them realize their dreams. This will be my greatest contribution to our world. And when they have fulfilled their respective purposes, so too shall I have fulfilled mine. And together we may return to the star. Look at me, spilling my innermost secrets. I can't seem to help it with you. I can only assume it is due to the color of your soul. I just don't understand how you can be so alike and yet so different.
Yes, seen a lot.
Well done, my pet.
My
well
pet.
done!
Oh, he's so proud.
Ah, yes. I dare say the Charybdis will be fine hereon. Why don't you go and signal to Emmett Selk? Let him know that his arduous task is at an end.
Who's that? Truly cares for them. There he goes. Happy. Here they are. Ah! The complete outfit. Well, except for the gloves. Nice. What's troubling you, Hermes? Dynamis. Dynamis seemed promising. Of course, he wants to save the creature. Oh, more side quests. What creature are they talking about? Oh, there they are. Okay, I'll take care of you. Oh, I didn't... I didn't talk to her, I think. No? She's not here anymore, though. She must be up ahead. Okay, then let's go. Okay, it's empty. Can we tune to this one? These three are becoming quite the buddies, she said. Gladly. Okay. Tree in bloom. What do we have here? Bigger than your hands on the tree. Oh, so big and bright, I love them. They might be too bright. You have to think of the recipient. That's what Hermes said. Slender tree. No flowers. If there were apples, we could have covered them in syrup. let's head outside next. Don't worry, we won't wander far. There's a flower bed. It's big. It's huge, actually. These would be better for Hermes, but they're hatched in. That means we shouldn't touch them. They're either under observation or poisonous. Any other place should be fine though. Let's keep looking. Oh, a conian, a flower that can move. When Hermes wasn't looking, it shot seeds at him. Not a good feat, maybe. But you could shoot at spotting flowers. We'll find something soon. He's good at spotting flowers. Quite a talent. Oh, there's something else here. Adonis! No, he would not like it. It's probably not a good sort of memory. Definitely not. So, not this one either. Finding a good flower. It's harder than I thought. I'm sorry, Jude, but can we search a little more? Maybe as far as the fields over there. I'll pick something after that, I promise. Aw, there's nothing. The shiny thing over there, what could it be? Are those Elpis? I think they are. No? Ooh, Elpis flowers, they're here too! Hermes likes and dislikes them at the same time. Like me, they're entelekis. Like me, they feel his pain and turn dark. That's only for Hermes though. For others, they're always white and bright. Truly, the flower was dark in your home? Then, do you have it too, a dark emotion? I've known the pain of sorrow. I've known the pain and sorrow of loss. I see. Hermes has known the same. The feeling that a part of you is gone again and again, but no one notices. Please, Jude, won't you lend it to me? Your pain and sorrow. I want you to make the flower dark in front of Hermes. He has been in a dark place since before he created me. He needs to know that he isn't there alone. That others are sad too. Really? You'll do it? Thank you, Jude. Thank you. It means more to me than I can say. I can't wait to see how Hermes reacts. Let's go back and fetch him. I'm not sure that little experiment is the right thing to do. They were supposed to be avoiding those emotions, right? It seems they're still talking. Let's wait until they're finished. Wow. Day turned to night. It's taking a whole lot of time.
Hermes!
Oh, you were waiting for me.
You've finished talking?
Yes, we've come to a decision. My thanks for keeping Meteon company. Emmett Selk and Hythlodaeus have already retired to their rooms. There is room for you too, if you would follow me.
Wait! I want to show you something first.
Let's see how it goes.
Elpis flowers?
Go on. You're not the only one, Hermes. Others feel sad too. You're not alone.
I see Meteon has shared much with you.
She has. Your face.
May we talk a moment?
Oh.
I do not think it wrong that we live for the star, that we strive to make it a better place. And yet, in carrying out my duties here, there are times when I am plagued by doubt. Do you recall what Hythlodaeus said when we first spoke of my nomination? Death is the privilege of those who have fulfilled their purpose, a choice they embrace of their own free will. And when they depart, it is always beautiful. Perhaps it is, but only for man. Creations that he deems useless are discarded with nary a second thought. Some scarcely born into the world, afforded a handful of breaths before life and potential are abruptly extinguished. We make an effort to spare them the pain, but they sense what awaits. Rage and anguish and cower and fear, and it is not beautiful. Yet no one cares. No one.
You do.
So fixated are we upon the duty that we do not pause to question the method. Pain and suffering. Confusion and despair writ plain in the eyes of those poor creatures. Yet no one sees. We turn a blind eye and carry on in blissful ignorance. Not amiss. And always, always the blossoms shine pure and white. A contradiction so blatant I could scream, want to scream. How can you all accept this aberration? Then I wonder, am I the aberration for thinking thus? And I am filled with dread. But now I know I'm not alone. Not the only one for whom the flowers weep. I won't ask what you thought as you kneeled beside the Elpis, or if you only did it at Meteon's insistence. Nevertheless, I thank you. To know that you too have experienced suffering is a comfort.
Glad I could be of service.
To so willingly lend an ear to ease my burden. You are a strange one.
Perhaps.
The stars in the heavens. Know you what they are? Though it is too far to tell, each glittering light could be a world not unlike Aetheris. A world filled with life. So many stars, so many lives. For us, there may be no higher purpose than to live for our world. But what of the other living beings out there? What is it that gives their lives meaning? That drives them day after day after day? To pose that question to our undiscovered cousins, I created beings of dynamis, who can traverse the vast emptiness between the stars. Meteon and her sisters. Sisters. She has a great many of them, and they have already departed on their journey, traveling to one star and then the next in search of life, as one might expect. Exploration on such a grand scale is rife with difficulties, and thus far I've naught to show for it. But I have faith that we will make some manner of discovery ere long. And when we do, I should be glad to share our findings with you, in gratitude for your kindness. It's getting rather late. We had best find our beds. It would not do for both of us to be sleep-deprived on the morrow.
Indeed.
Come, Meteon. Let's head back.
All right.
What is it? Oh. let me just see what sort of quest this is. Is this an ether? Ether current? Yeah. Oh, there's another one there. Okay, so this is one of the areas. We're only missing one. We'll have to catch them. More fiery feet, yes.
Now.
Wow. That was quick.
Forgive me. Please, forgive me. May you and your kin find peace. Wherever your souls may drift in the underworld, may you find tranquil seas. Be not forgotten. In concept endure. To reclaim form and one day live again. Serve not the star, or any purpose save your own. Live again, if that be your desire.
That is sad.
Hate, if that be your want. We are worthy. But leave your suffering behind. Lay down your burdens, be born anew. Fly high, fly free.
Join the convocation, Hermes. You do not belong here.
Leave to replace another. To be replaced. It changes nothing. Tell me, do you think it right that we sacrifice all these lives for the sake of the star? And when the star has reached perfection, what then? If all who are satisfied choose to die, shall we all die in satisfaction? I do not know. Were I to take up the seat of Fandaniel, it would be tantamount to approving my predecessor's death. I do not know if it is right. And to be torn by such thoughts. I do not know if I am fit to represent mankind.
Hermes! Please don't be angry. It hurts so.
Forgive me. If you would still consider me in spite of everything, I beg some time to gather my thoughts. Meanwhile, Hythlodaeus, I fear I must trouble you to attend to the others.
'Tis no trouble at all. Take as long as you require.
They seem to get along so well.
And you, my friend, I pray you find that which you seek.
I expect we have some few matters to discuss. Shall we return to the 12 Wonders for a time?
Aye.
Okay, what level? 87. Okay, we'll have to grind a bit. Let's do some of these side quests in the meantime. Let's take care of the ether current. Flying cat. Is that it? Oh, it's inside this building. Oh, there it is. No, it does not. Okay, here we go. Cute. It keeps talking. Wonder if this one is another ether current. wonder if we'll have any sort of dungeon here. At least it would be in a pretty place. Let me just check here. The roulettes. Rhinoceros. So many. Okay. Okay, another ether current. Look at this guy. Gorgeous. Oh, here she is. Okay, let's go then. She's responsible for the tour guide, but we're the ones taking the lead. Curious, huh? Oh. Paramonas. Let's talk to the overseer, Stokes. Oh, someone has a peacock as a mount. It's quite something. It requires equal levels of patience and patience. I'm interested in learning about you as well. This area is very pretty indeed. Oh, we got our lovely green chocobo! Adi Susagi! Okay, here she is. Did I want to ride it into the sky? Now this mount doesn't look very cozy. But it's nice to use the roulette because otherwise I would probably be picking the same ones quite frequently at least. Oh, there she is. It's cloudy, but still. It's quite the view. Look at that building up there. Amazing, huh? What if the process created something unexpectedly incredible, beyond what you could imagine? I like his outfit. think he wants to visit that place. Find out what's in there. Okay. Pompous creator. So many birds of Elpis. So he left. Ah, fine, whatever. Oh, here she is. Almost hidden away. Welcome to our garden of respite. You can explore more of it later. But first, I want to hear more of what you think. Of people, of us. I've often sat here musing upon the nature of our creations, and wondered how a familiar might perceive its creator. We are not so different. Perhaps that's true. You do seem far closer to us in nature than most other familiars. Well, let us set aside such musings for a moment and bask in the morning dew's serenity. Still have to grind a little bit more. Are you well rested, Jude? One cannot perform at one's best without allowing the mind and the body time to recuperate. Here on Anagnorosis, we often encourage one another to nap or partake of some of the fruits we grow. We could conjure such treats into existence, of course, but there is something oddly gratifying about plucking weapon fruit fresh from one tree. How remiss of me. How exactly do you sustain yourself? Is Azam supplying you with ether? No, but you'll fade away without proper nourishment. The two can wait. We must feed you immediately. Would you mind picking some of the white blooms to the west of here and bringing them to the overseer circles? Archestratus flowers, we call them. I'll have everything else ready by the time you arrive. I bet you'd rather have some fruit. This is not really a familiar. This is actually a nice place. Oh, they nap and they study over there. Wow. Whoa. Let's It's really high. Almost had a vertigo, believe it or not. It's getting quite powerful. I'm glad it didn't alter much of the bard routine. It changed quite a lot in summoner, which is I think it still is my second job. You know, my main one is bard. Still trying to get used to it. Do have a lot of summons to make right now, but I was, you know, summoner was so powerful with all the dots, and now we don't have them. So it'll take some getting used to it. Okay, we're missing one flower. Where could it be? Okay, over there. I see you. I see you. I think that's the title of the song by Leona Lewis. An Avatar soundtrack, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful tree. The sound of it. Can you actually drink that? Freshly squeezed anagnorosis juice medley. Okay. Oh, okay. Am I right in front of you? Is this close enough? I'm so glad you were able to replenish your stores of ether. Overseas Sokol certainly is a wonder when it comes to food preparation. Still, I firmly believe that the consumption of food should be limited to restoring one's strength. Any reason beyond that is simply wasteful. Eating for enjoyment alone is unnecessary drain on living resources, and such a practice can only be harmful to our star's equilibrium. Which is why I have so much respect for Overseer Sokol and his culinary talent. He employs ingredients and methods which not only optimize a dish's ethereal concentration, but also produce flavorful results. Well, of course not, and I would never dream of attempting such base manipulation to begin with. Hmm. Oh, a lovely dish. I really enjoyed doing these tripods. They were my favorite. This is where we keep all the administrative records. Any of these documents will give you an idea of what we consider to be our defining purpose. Feel free to browse. I shall just be awaiting you outside. Okay. Perusing. Lahabrea. Where is Charmin? Oh, there she is. Ah, Jude, did you find the observation logs in Lightning? Overseer Sockles has built up quite a library, hasn't he? He's logged comprehensive observations on every living being in Anagnorosis, not only objective physical descriptions, but also his personal thoughts and impressions. That's why I'm here, to carry on the Overseer's invaluable work. When it comes to the continued success of Anagnorosis, our purposes are very much aligned. I cannot help but worry, however, that I lack the same degree of perception and ability, that I am unfit for the task I have chosen. Even being in the same room as those logs is enough to make me feel uncomfortable. My insistence that you examine your purpose was, I think, one from the trepidation which surrounds my own. Overseer Suckles. I will do my best, Overseer. But don't be in too much of a rush to leave us. There are still so many things I need you to teach me. And speaking of teaching, thank you, Jude, for for this wonderful and enriching visit. It's been a pleasure learning about you, not to mention a few things about myself. Oh, they end up liking him wherever he might go. Amazing. And he's a man of few words. Really must be his aura. Oh, we need to do one more. Here we are. Aquatic mollusk capable of storing ether in its shell. Okay. Level up. So we're good to go. Good to proceed with the main scenario quest. Not now, sweethearts. We'll fight later. Here we are, ready to proceed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and this content. This is Princess Farron signing out. Take care and good gaming.